Good afternoon. My name is Yolanda Lewis, and I'm presenting my speech on heckling today. Crass remarks, yelling out, and waving of signs are all trademarks of hecklers. Why do hecklers feel the need to act out in this way? Well, for some, it is a way to get their voices heard, and for others, it's a way to throw the person on stage off of their game. The best responses to employ when dealing with a heckler is to be quick witted. This can result in a funny exchange that will make the heckler look silly if you do it right. And also, ignoring them is a good option as well. President Obama, in his speech to Congress, was heckled by the GOP over issues that they did not agree with. He was also booed, but that did not make the president flustered. He just continued on with his speech as if nothing was going on. If you choose to respond, please correct any falsehoods presented by the heckler. Who feeds off of hecklers? Comedians, of course. They find hecklers to be challenging. The Jimmy Carr video, Heckling Jimmy Carr, which was found on YouTube, shows Jimmy putting a heckler in his place and also garnering more laughs from his audience while doing so. The best lines to use, ones where they lose face, such as in the aforementioned video, ones where they can either get quiet or better yet leave. Heckling can also be advantageous for the speaker. The speaker may realize their speech isn't well organized if they're heckled. And also, if they suffer from nervousness, a heckler can help out with that as well, which I find quite ironic. You would think the opposite. Ethically, people have a right to voice their opinions. As someone who has taken public speaking, I feel that it's disrespectful to throw someone off of their train of thought. But according to Public Speaking Concepts and Skills for a Diverse Society, politicos often choose their audience to avoid incidents such as this. And recently, Tiger Woods gave a press conference where he handpicked every member of his audience to avoid answering any questions that he did not want to answer, and hecklers were also kept away by him doing this. I find this to be a legitimate practice, although people such as myself do not have that option. The key for someone like myself is to not pursue topics that will incite a heckler, and to not lose control if I am heckled. If words are exchanged with a heckler, it is best to repeat what they say so the audience will hear, and also give yourself a chance to think of a response that will quell the heckler. In my research, I discovered that heckling has been around since the 18th century. And also, even though I find it disrespectful, a lot of people do view it as a form of catharsis to heckle someone that they don't agree with. I also use several different references. The YouTube clips that I mentioned were Heckling Jimmy Carr and Obama heckled by the GOP during speech to Congress, and also the articles Heckling, which was found on the Blankenford website, and A Brief History of Heckling, which was found on the Guardian.com UK website. I also use my textbook, Public Speaking Concepts and Skills for a Diverse Society by Clella Jaff, as well as the paper Don't Hesitate to Heckle Your Speech Students by J.F. Pierce, which was presented at the Texas Speech Association back in 1972. I hope that you all found my speech enlightening, and I must say I enjoyed doing the research on heckling because it is something that I've never bothered to research before, and I learned some very interesting information on the topic. Thank you very much, and have a blessed day.